I want to hear from the Deputy Prime Minister in the person of Daniel, who has 5 minutes to talk. So, Daniel, the floor is open for you to give us your insight on why you think that COVID-19 has accelerated development towards renewable energy in this country. Thank you very much, Daniel.
All right, thank you very much for this platform. Yeah, so mentioned. Thank you very much, the honorable panel of judges, the fellow debaters, and all. Hello.
Hello, Daniel. I can hear you. Please go on. I can hear you. Please go on.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm saying that progress simply doesn't mean that only infrastructure, but progress also means consultation and having dialogues and review of parliamentary acts. So you need to understand that to base one's argument on only infrastructure will be misplaced. And Nerissa was asking the first speaker against the motion said we should show evidence. Now there's evidence to that fact that Power Africa has announced the disbursement to solar companies to provide off-grid electricity to 288 healthcare facilities across sub-Saharan Africa. So you need to know that these
attention, please. He has gone beyond the boundaries of the debate. It's in the context of Ghana.
Solar. And this solar. So, yes, and that's what I'm saying. $6 million in grants is going to benefit Ghana. A sense of investing in healthcare. No, that according to the World Bank, the reports on electricity indicated that of healthcare facilities in Saharan. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, Daniel, we can hear you. Please go on. Please go on.
Okay. I think maybe I need to put the video off.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, put the video off so that we can hear you. That is much better. You can put the video off and
Can
let's
you hear
hear
me?
you clearly because your time. You'll be giving them the time to make
Yes,
up a
sorry,
point.
I'm back.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel, and then you can take over. So you can start now.
Okay, thank you very much, and apologies for the network errors. Yeah, so just as we are looking at the conversation or the debate that's centered on renewable energy and how COVID-19 has made Ghana progress further. Now, progress simply means development towards improved or a more advanced condition. And we have the situation here that we have the situation here that Power Africa announced the disbursement of $2.6 million in grants to solar companies to provide off-grid electricity to 288 healthcare facilities. Now you realize that the impact, COVID-19 made us to understand the essence of investing in healthcare facilities. Now, PEC Solar is the one who's going to carry out the project in Ghana here. So Ghana is a beneficiary because Power Africa understood the need to invest in healthcare facilities, and healthcare facilities need a 24-hour power access so as to power the essential devices, medical and sterilization equipment, and other things which are needed for the medical process. Now, Nerissa, the first speaker against the motion was mentioned that we should mention projects. This is just the first project, which is international, and Ghana has been added because Ghana is part of the sub-Saharan, is part of the countries in the sub-Saharan Africa. Now, let's zoom in closer to Ghana. Now, the prince who gave the introduction speech and all that around overview of renewable energy in Ghana mentioned the Palugu Dam. Now, Palugu Dam is something you should take notice of, and it's something that we shouldn't underestimate because to address water and food scarcity and also ensure efficient energy supply, the Palugu Dam needs to be constructed. And the parliament was in session amid the COVID-19. So this is the issue where we need to understand that progress in COVID-19, progress in renewable energy in COVID-19 cannot be underestimated. And to only look at the conversation that there were projects that were started in 2016 and completed in 2020, it's a flawed argument. So we need to look at one, the Palugu Dam. We need to look at Power Africa, which are more recent. And even as today, it was announced today. So our fellow co-debaters need to understand and be abreast with the current happenings. Now, on an individual level, as citizens, individuals working on to ensure that we progress in making renewable energy part of Ghana's energy supply. Richard Quatten invented a solar-powered hand-washing sink. Each and every person here has been washing their hand and making sure that it doesn't use a filthy hand to touch the eyes, mouth, or nose. Now, so to say that, to underestimate the impact of COVID-19 in pushing the attainment of renewable energy in Ghana is something that needs not to be appreciated or need not to be looked at, because it makes us not look as an uninformed, but also makes us as a people not appreciate the things that are going on. Now, according to World Bank, on the report on electricity access in sub-Saharan Africa, 60% of the healthcare facilities in sub-Saharan Africa do not have access to electricity. And of those that do, only 34% of hospitals and 28% of health clinics have reliable 24-hour access. Now, what will you say? I'm moving only in the terms of the health sector. Now, let's look at the oil economy. The oil economy experienced a great shift because there was a depressed in demand, and there was also a disrupted supply, and the oil economy was not spared. The US oil economy recorded its lowest, even moving into negative. So this needs to tell you that people started rethinking and started asking themselves questions. If we need to build new facilities, new isolation centers, COVID-19 has shown us we need to invest in our healthcare facilities. We need 24-hour power supply. Why then don't we look at the solar energy component? Why don't we look at these things? And no, the Renewable Energy Act, the Renewable Energy Master Plan have stated that government needs to move towards that section in order to contribute to the 10% renewable energy mix they want to attain, which has now been moved to 2030. So, panel of judges and co-debaters, time will tell us that COVID-19 has really indeed given us the opportunity to reinvest and to rethink and to understand how much we have to invest in such development. Just to speak on some facilities where were rolled out, as the first debater against the motion was saying, she needed examples. I've mentioned just 3, but on the individual level, we've experienced a shift in the oil economy. Persons, taxi drivers were on campaigns, demonstrations, advocating for reduction in fuel prices. Now we need to understand that there are fuel prices. Now, moving to renewable energy means a reduction in solar and a reduction in air pollution. There are solar taxis. These are companies that are in Ghana. The revision of the Renewable Energy Act. These are arguments that we are talking about. And I'm saying that progress doesn't simply mean only infrastructure, but even stakeholder consultations, dialogues. These are the things you are looking at. And there have been stakeholder consultations, which are ongoing, even at the private level. 350 Ghana Reducing Our Carbon had to go into various communities, various district assemblies to speak to them and let them have the renewable energy component in their medium-term development plan. Would you say, and would you undermine this aspect of 350 Ghana Reducing Our Carbon, moving on to attain and to help Ghana achieve renewable energy amid COVID-19 crisis? Now, we were all exposed because we needed to go out there to work. We halted projects. Now, at this point, we need to reflect and ask ourselves, do we undermine our activities, or do we act as if there's nothing ongoing and just say that, let us be, COVID-19 has not facilitated or has not pushed the frontiers of renewable energy in Ghana? On this note, I'll just say my co-debaters and everyone listening need to understand that my people who are debating against the motion don't understand, are not abreast with the current issues that are happening. And I will urge them to currently visit citynewsroom.com to get more updates on the issues that are happening. Now, in the business sector, citybusinessnews.com has an issue that raised concerning businesses tuning towards solar energy, powering their hubs with solar energy. The Australian Commission is solar powered. Now, these are things we are looking at, and I think, we can appreciate it better. Thank you very much, and we hope to get more from them.